Good evening. Welcome to the Comic Book Shop of Doom. I'm your host. This video is not for children, so if you're under 13, get your parents' permission to watch this video. I don't need a $40,000 fine from YouTube, COPA, or the government. Get mom and dad to watch it with you, and they could explain something if you don't understand it. Okay, here's your nightly news for Thursday, July 16th, 2020. Okay, we got two deaths. Joanna Cole, 75, she was the writer of the Magic School Bus. So they just cut a deal like a week or two ago to make a movie of that. So she passed away, 75. And then Maurice Roeves, 83, he was an actor and he was in Last of the Mohicans and he was in the Judge Dredd movie with Sylvester Stallone. So condolences to both of those people, their friends and family. Okay, Nick Cannon, fired by Viacom CBS for anti-Semitic remarks on a podcast. And he also said they're sugarcoating this. He said some really hateful things about white people. So they fired him from Wild 'N Out. He wants an apology and he wants the rights back to that show because I guess he financed that show originally on his own and then they picked it up or something. And he's going to stay as the host of The Masked Singer on Fox because he apologized. But if you look that stuff up, if that was anybody else, they'd be run out of town for what he said. It's very, very bad. This guy is just a fucking idiot, if I could be honestly blunt with what he said. So look it up, and that tells you that there's a double standard. Anybody else, if they were white, they'd be run out of the business saying that kind of shit. So this guy gets away with murder and they keep him. There should be a backlash on this where they demand him fired from Hollywood completely. And why not? He's worth $60 million. So it's not like he's going to have to, go take a job at Walmart. But that tells you there's a double standard. If a white guy said what he did, he'd be done. This guy can say whatever he wants, and nobody cares. Okay, there's been a major Twitter hack. Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Kanye West, Warren Buffett, and Michael Bloomberg, their accounts were hacked. So everything was, they want to figure out who did this. They said it was somebody trying to pull a Bitcoin scam. So that's what I was reading. But yeah, Twitter got hacked, and a lot of other companies were locking down their sites because of it. Okay, there's going to be one less episode of the Doom Patrol in Season 2 due to COVID-19. WandaFilm, which is a Chinese company, they are partial owners of AMC Theaters. Okay, they're going to write off $228 million loss for the first half of 2020, basically due to movie losses in China, because, people can't go to the movie theater. Okay, John Hamm is going to star in a reboot of the Fletch movies for Miramax. There's a Hollywood auction coming up where Tom Cruise's Top Gun helmet and Alfred Hitchcock's camera that he filmed the movie Vertigo are going to be for sale there. There's going to be a Wishbone movie in the works with Mattel and Universal Pictures, so it's going to be a kids' flick. The Sexy Beast series is scrapped at Paramount Network. No reason given for that one. The Loki showrunner is saying that the show on Disney Plus is going to be a sci-fi show. I heard there's going to be a lot of time travel. It's supposedly an alternate timeline. So there's the Marvel multiverse. Comic book sales, they're saying, recorded an all-time high in 2019. They're not saying if it was just because of record prices or what was the deal. Okay, Peacock's launched today. It's free and there's a paid tier thing. It's Comcast streaming service. The free tier has 13,000 hours of programs at the launch. Marvel's Empire crossover steals a plot twist from the MCU, so I'm not going to say what it is, but if you want to read it, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But it has to do with the Captain Marvel movie, so it's a plot from there. Okay, Samurai Rabbit, the Usagi Chronicles, an animated series for Netflix based on Usagi Yojimbo from Stan Sakai. So he was the rabbit friend and sidekick of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So he's getting his own cartoon series on Netflix. Okay, Mike Dowsey is going to direct a video game movie, Just Cause, for Constantine Film in the Prime Universe. So they're going to do another video game movie. DC announced a Rorschach series. So it's a spin off of Watchmen and the Doomsday Clock. And it's by Tom King and George Fornes. Okay, the NAACP and CBS are going to partner to do programming on their network for years to come. In wrestling news, okay, Sonny, Tammy Sitch arrested the other day for driving without a license, and she was on probation and court ordered this and that. Okay, the state of Pennsylvania wants to take away her probation and basically throw her in prison for a long time. She's claiming she was making $100,000 a month selling nude pictures on a subscription website. So this doesn't make sense. If you're making $100,000 a month, she could have had a full-time limo taking her wherever she needed to go instead of driving around drunk or whatever she was doing. She could have partied in the back of the limo and had the guy drive her and she'd still have money left over. Okay, Alexa Bliss is charging $399 for a Cameo video. So that's a short video where they send it to you, like personalized. No pro wrestling in Philadelphia before 2021. They're not going to have any crowds over 50 going there. So no pro wrestling at all until 2021. Andre the Giant liked working better for Vince McMahon Sr. than Vince Jr. Vince McMahon Sr. would book him out to different territories, and Andre was able to travel and see his friends. He was never in the same spot for a long period of time. When he was in the WWF territory for Vince McMahon Jr., he wasn't crazy about it, and he made more money when he was touring around the territories. Ivelisse Valdez is coming to AEW. She's going to be on the show next week. Vicky Guerrero, the rumors are true. She's Nyla Rose's manager. Okay, WWE is attempting to trademark the Intercontinental title. So they want to do that all across wrestling so nobody else could use an Intercontinental title. That's going to be hard because New Japan has one. There's a couple out there. I mean, right off the top of my head, I can't tell you, but I know New Japan has one. So that copyright might not hold up in court. Okay, both AEW and WWE, their Twitter accounts were locked down because, as I said before, there was a big hack. MJ Jenkins, who was a former NXT star, it's a woman wrestler, she appeared on Dynamite tonight, the Fight for the Fallen show. So who else is going to show up this week in other federations from the WWE castaways that they released? We will see. Everybody have a good night.